Our question today is from Melissa. Some of you may have kids who like to run off at the count of 3, and that's Melissa's problem. She says, we just began 1, 2, 3 Magic, and my 4-year-old thinks it's a fun game. He takes off running to where I cannot catch him when he has hit 3. He laughs at me and thinks it's fun to come out and run back in when I see him, and he will not stay in his room. I have locked him in and he just screams and bangs on the door. How can I get him to stay in his room and to calm down to serve his take 5? And do I count if I know he's testing me to see if I'll count or just divert his behavior? So Melissa, here's what you do. The first thing is you never chase a child at 3. That really does make a game out of it, and they'll just have a lot of fun with that. You let him go, you say nothing. When he comes back, you can say, you need to take your time out before we do anything else. Sometimes if the kids are small enough to, we'll just pick them up and put them in the timeout. If you look in the book also, there are about half a dozen different suggestions about what to do if the kid won't stay in their room. With some older kids, we say if you don't stay in, the timeout starts over again. A 4-year-old's a little young for that. You can also consider putting up a gate in the doorway. You sit on one side of it, he goes on the other side. If that doesn't work, you can close the door. Now, if he has a history of separation anxiety, you don't want to close the door on him. But if you have him in there with a gate or with the door, doesn't have a history of separation anxiety, the timeout will start when he's done tantruming or yelling or screaming, if that's what he decides to do. The other question you had was if you think he's just pulling your leg to try and get a count or something like that, you can certainly use distraction. You could ignore it. Depends on the misbehavior. If it's genuine misbehavior, you want to count it calmly. And if he gets a 3, he gets a 3. So hope that's helpful. Good luck.